You know, it's an amazing screenplay. You rarely read scripts that speak to you on so many different levels. There's comedy, there's drama, there's tenderness, there's complexity with all of the characters, especially with Lonnie Frisbee. Lonnie Frisbee was a very, very complex human being. He was a brilliant, gifted, spiritually powerful man, but he had a lot of wounds. And so his humanity leaked out of him every step of the way. It was just so beautiful to see like this opportunity to play somebody that had these human weaknesses and flaws and these characteristics, but who was so profoundly gifted in the spirit and in being able to heal people and in being able to inspire people and to attract crowds just by speaking his heart to them. So my prep for Lonnie included a number of things that could connect me to him personally. So I went and visited his grave in Southern California about a week or two before we started filming, for starters. Meaning after I read about him, after I watched all the video that I could find on him, after I, read everything that Wikipedia and other people's opinions had to say about him, much of which is largely off base. And then I started getting connected to people that actually knew him and worked with him and ministered with him at the time he was at Calvary Chapel, like in this period of time that we are telling the story, which was was invaluable. It's all been just a joy. I didn't know what it was going to be like to work with Kelsey Grammer. And he's such a beautiful soul and just an easy to work with, easygoing, super talented professional. So filming with him has been great. The cast, all the cast in this is they're just insane. They're stellar, super talented people. Joel and Anna Grace and Allie, everybody's just been so fantastic to work with and just present at all times. I hope audiences are inspired by this film in simply seeing how God is able to use anyone he pleases, anyone whom he chooses, despite their weaknesses, regardless of their perceived strengths, and use them in any way that he wants to help accomplish his will and to introduce more people to who he is. God can use anybody he wants, no matter how fractured or broken or flawed, and create miracles from the most unexpected sources. Like there's this piece, there's this leather mantle that Lonnie had a deerskin mantle, which is like a cape that he wore for a time and was kind of integral to some of his preaching services, and without giving anything away. And there was a design that he had made on it. He had painted on the back of it. So they wanted to include that as part of his wardrobe. And I'm like, that's amazing. I love that. And I told them that I was also a painter. I was a visual artist, and that I had some ideas. And, Anna said, I would love to see some thoughts. And so I did some sketches and sent stuff to her, and we started collaborating. Joel Courtney. So I don't think I have enough time in the day to speak about my love for Joel Courtney. He is one of the most committed, talented young guys that I've ever worked with, and he comes ready to play, and whatever you throw at him, he'll just flex and just roll with it. And he's incredibly vulnerable and open and so easy to work with. It was a joy to get to do our scenes together.